I think the greatest challenge that Christians today have when it comes to biblical faith is cutting through the clutter that is so pervasive in the Christian world. You know, when you talk with most Christians, the average Christian, their whole concept of what faith is, first of all, is flawed, and therefore they're not really exercising faith. But sadly, the influence of a number of movements connected to the Christian world have caused Christians to gravitate away from what Luther called the external word and to gravitate to mysticism, to other sources of authority. And so they live their lives as though what was best was some sort of modern revelation, something that God whispers in their ear, an impression that they have. Well, God told me, God spoke to me. And they live their lives that way, even to those in the charismatic movement who are specifically drawn into the, God is speaking today, either in a secondary way or, sadly, in some cases, a primary way, like he spoke in the scriptures. And that just completely erodes faith. Because again, what is faith? Faith is a confidence that God can do whatever he decides to do, but specifically, it's confidence that he will do what he's revealed in his word. So I think that's the greatest challenge. Christians don't know the word of God. They don't know the promises that are theirs. And I think I would add to that, a lot of Christians have bought into the flawed view that every promise in the book is mine. And so they claim promises that weren't made to every believer. And then they're disappointed when it doesn't come to fruition. And so I think understanding the scriptures more carefully, understanding those promises that truly are universal to all believers, and differentiating those from promises that were made to individuals in their time and in their circumstances. I think those are probably the two greatest problems with faith in today's Christian world. The greatest of those being the average believer doesn't know the Bible. They don't know what God has revealed, so they can't really exercise true biblical faith. And they can only exercise it to the extent that they understand what God has revealed.